Speaking to Canvey Island manager Mark Bentley for the programme ahead of the Coggeshall Town FA Trophy game. Mark, I suppose we better start by talking about the Holbridge game now that you've had a couple of days to reflect on that. What were your thoughts looking back on it?
Very frustrating. A game on paper we should have won. I think we had the chances in the game to win. We spoke a lot about being complacent. Expectations are now very high at the club. Obviously, we've had a good run. Obviously, on the back of the 4-0 against # the previous week, it'd be the expectation is we'll go and bash Holbridge because they had a poor result. They've not started great either. But unfortunately, football's not like that. So we knew we had to work hard. If we'd have scored early, we probably would have won the game comfortably, but we didn't. The longer games go on, the more confident other teams get, and that's probably what happened. And to be honest with you, we could have lost it. A point is a point. Disappointing the way we drew at the end with individual errors, which have cost us throughout the whole season. Really, I know we're still very short way into the season, but we've got to really cut out these silly individual mistakes which are leading to a goal. Like we're not, teams aren't scoring really good goals against us. We have to earn every goal we score. And I just feel like we're a little bit naive at times with our not just defending, it's defending from the front as well. So things to work on. But listen, we're still in a good place. We're still unbeaten in the league. So we've got to remain positive, and we've got a nice run of games coming, which we need to work hard and make sure we pick up points.
Those final 10 minutes were a real roller coaster. Obviously, Connor Hubble hitting the post, immediately going down the other end, and then getting sent off, penalty, then saved by Bobby Mason, taking the lead, and then only to be pegged back by a late penalty ourselves. There was a real roller coaster of emotions in those last 10. Yeah,
just a real mad 10 minutes. Like I say, we lead up to the free kick. Like Hubble's hit the post with the free kick, but I think there's two of our players around the ball. We've literally just got to get a touch on it and it's in. So I was fuming from that bit, and then obviously we've left ourselves vulnerable at the back where we're pushing to try and win the game. And when you do that, you become exposed, and it is what it is. And like I say, Bob's pulled off another great save for another penalty, saved us there. And then with 10 men, disappointing to lose Hubble. Obviously, certainly since he's obviously only just come back from injury, to lose him for another game is disappointing. But character of the boys, again, we've said about last few weeks where we've done well when we're under pressure. Got the goal. And then, you sort of say you want to see it out, and just another silly mistake, really. And listen, Darnell's is a young lad and new to the level. He's been training really well with us, played a few games with Bentley, and he's come into it. And it's just one of those things. He obviously hit his arm. Another day, some refs will give it, some won't. And then you've got obviously a bit of experience, more of an experienced penalty taker with Carlos, who's stuck in the top corner. So it was disappointing, but we've got to move on now. We've got some big games coming up.
On the subject of penalties, I'm thinking back over all my years supporting Canvey. I don't think I can remember a goalkeeper as good at saving penalties as Bobby Mason. How about yourself in terms of goalkeepers you've played with or managed across years? Where does Bobby rank?
In terms of penalties, yeah.
In terms of pens, yeah.
Yeah, no, like there's no one better, as you say. What he did in the FA Cup run, when I think he saved 5 pens against Biggleswade, and we still struggled to get through. He's already pulled off a couple of saves this year as well. So, he reads it. Obviously, something must be happening with the lads run up where he can read him and guess he's right. So it's not just luck; it's a lot of skill as well. So, no, fair play to him.
On to Saturday. Looking forward now. So we've got Coggeshall in the FA Trophy. This game, so unlike the FA Cup, in which we've already had a replay, in this game there's no replays. There's also no extra time. So a bit like last season, if the game is level after 90 minutes, it goes to straight to penalties. What are your thoughts on that versus the more traditional replay routes?
I think the current situation we're in, with a few injuries, I'm happy there's no replay. Should there be extra time? Probably, yes. I think when it's a close game, I don't think no team deserves to lose it on penalties. But with a game Tuesday night and a big game against Brentwood Town in the league, which is my priority, yeah, if it goes straight to pens, it goes to pens. But hopefully, we'll be in a position where we'll do enough on during those 90 minutes to win the game.
And it'll be an interesting dynamic with Sam Bantic up top for Coggeshall, I think, and then Matt Price obviously up top for us these days. Players that have both played for the opposition, both I'm sure will be keen to stick one in against their former side.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, Price on good form. Unlucky last week not to carry his run on with a couple of chances, but he's someone who's come in to the side and he's exciting, along with other players. And obviously we had Bano a couple of seasons ago. Did we get enough out of Bano? Probably not. But he's a great lad. He certainly worked hard enough, struggled with a few little injuries and illnesses at the time with us, and decided to move on. But yes, and we know what a threat he's going to be Saturday. He hasn't got any points to prove to me or the club, but yes, we're certainly someone we need to make sure we manage, along with a few others of their players. They're a good side. So we've got to be alert, and we had a really good training session last night. We spoke about a few things which we didn't perhaps do on Saturday against Holbridge, and we'll be looking to put that into practice on the game Saturday.
Great, and finally, I want to talk about one person I don't think we've spoken about before, and somebody that is quite a pivotal role of your backroom team, but doesn't get much of the kind of coverage or the interviews, etc. And that's Alex Waller, the physio. He's obviously been very busy this season with all the injuries we've had. What does he bring to your backroom staff?
He brings a lot of hard work, a lot of knowledge. He's a really good guy, Alex, with a good pedigree in terms of as a physio. Do I want him to be Mr. Nice Guy and be everyone's mate as a physio? No, I want him to be a bit nastier and be a little bit more ruthless with them. But no, he's there to safeguard the players and make sure they're fit. And he's been working his absolute socks off for the last few weeks, trying to get players back for me over the line. And yeah, any physio at any level is a pivotal part of the management team. And I think we've got a good one with Al. Like I say, he's working hard, and hopefully we're getting a little bit closer to getting players back. So yeah, like I say, he's pivotal for us, and he's got to keep working hard because they don't seem to be much let up at the moment.
Yeah, well, hopefully he'll have slightly less to do in the coming weeks. Well, thanks for that, Mark, and yeah, good luck on Saturday in the game.
Thanks. Cheers, Glenn. Nice one. Bye.